Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Adab. My dear lovely boys of Class 8 of Chattogram Government High School, I'm going to welcome all of you to Chattogram Government High School online class. And eventually I want to welcome all of you or welcome back all of you to my online class for Class 8 students. Okay, my dear students, now I'm going to conduct another class with the lovely boys of Class 8. So, at the beginning of my class, I want to remember all of you that you should collect your khata and pen, please. Then you have to open your book and enjoy my class as usual. Okay? At the beginning of my class, I want to introduce myself as usual. So I'm going to say that I'm Muhammad Abu Tahir, Senior Teacher, Chattogram Government High School, Chattogram. And today I have the students of Class 8 with me, and I want to conduct a class from English first paper. In my previous class, I also conducted a class from English first paper, but it was the unseen essays. But today I am going to discuss, or I'm going to conduct a class from your EFT book, and which will be very interesting, I think. Especially for the students of Class 8, it will be very interesting too. Okay? So, please enjoy my class attentively and try to note down all of the necessary informations what I have given in my class, in my video. Okay? Now, let me show the beautiful book of your class. That means English for today for Class 8. You can see here, and our today's lesson will be Unit-9, Lesson 4. Okay, so I'm going to request again to open the page of your book and try to find out Unit-9, Lesson 4. Very good, my boys. I think you also have done this. Now, look at the picture I'm going to show on the screen. Look at the first picture. This is a black and white picture. There are two persons are sitting on a structure. Can you tell me who are the persons? What are the name of these persons? Can anyone tell me? Okay, no problem. I'm going to show you, help you, that they are the Wright brothers. Who are the Wright brothers? You know that the first plane ever in the history were discovered by the Wright brother. And the name of the brothers are Alvin Wright and Wilbur Wright. So you can see on the picture here, the two brothers are sitting on the structure, what they made, what they discovered. And now you can see the plane, first aeroplane of human, made by human being. That means this plane was made by Wright brothers, and they named their plane Eka airplane. Can you understand? This is the first aeroplane ever in our history, in our civilization. And from this period, from the time that made the first aeroplane, now the people, now the people of our modern world are going to be discovered a lot of planes which are faster than sound. Can you understand? So we can see this type of aeroplanes also. There is the first aeroplane which is uh, faster than sound, that means supersonic speed it has. So its name is Boeing 787. This is the picture of Boeing 787. When you read the passage, Unit 9, Lesson 4, you can introduce this plane. Okay, then the second one, the fastest plane of the world, another fastest planes of the world. This is Airbus 350, 350 Airbus. This is another fastest planes of the world. And the third picture is, the name of this plane is Concorde. And all of the airplane are very fast, and the speed are very, it is called supersonic speed plane. The first one is Boeing 787, second one is Airbus 350, and third one is Concorde. And from all of these, that means among three of the planes, Concorde was the fastest, but the launching of Concorde is postponed for an accident. Can you understand? So whenever you read the passage, you can understand, you will know everything. So I think now you will be very keen to know the history of aeroplane, the history of speed, the history of modern science. Okay, my dear sweet boys, very good. Now, let me show the next slide. That means, what are the learning outcomes of today's lessons? After learning the lesson, you will know about the evaluation of speedy plane. Evaluation of a speedy plane. Then you will get to know about the amazing discoveries. Then young learners can easily make the answers of multiple choice questions. Then you will get information about the first plane ever discovered by Wright brothers. Students will be inspired to invent new things, and you will be engaged yourselves to work for the betterment of mankind. Can you understand? So whenever you read the passage, you should be able to know the history of aeroplane, and you will be inspired to discover more and more. Can you understand? Okay, fine. My dear lovely boys of class 8, now let me show some keywords. There is the first keyword is displayed on the screen. Keyword 1, this is conquer. This is a verb, and the meaning is successfully overcome or take control of. And the synonyms are defeat, beat, get the better of, etc. Conquer. Conquer means successfully overcome or take control of. Okay. If you want, you should write down. Okay, my dear boys, the keywords are very important to understand the passage as well. Keyword 2, and the second keyword is exploit. Exploit is a verb, and the meaning is try hard to do or achieve something. Synonyms are try, attempt, and venture, etc. Now, let me show the keyword 3. You can see on the screen, experiment, noun, meaning a scientific procedure undertaken to make a discovery. So the synonyms are test, investigation, trial, etc. Now, keyword number 4. What is keyword number 4? Fleet. This is a noun word, and the meaning is a group of ships sailing together under the same ownership. And synonyms are convoy, navy, flotilla, etc. Now, keyword number 5, revolution. This is a noun word, and the meaning is a forcible overthrow of a government or social order. Synonyms are rebellion, revolt, etc. So I think whenever you can see the words in the passage, you can easily understand the meaning, the purpose of speech, and the synonyms of this word, and it will be helpful to understand the passage very well. Okay, nice, my boys. Now, look at the page taken from your book. As you can see here, lesson 4, taking out, and you can see the picture here, and I think you can now understand what is the name of this airplane. Okay, if you see the 3 pictures of modern airplane, you can easily understand, and it is the plane. What is the name of this plane? Okay, now I think it is easily, you can easily find out, but I'm going to show the page of your book here. Now read the passage, and after reading the passage, I will give you some questions. That means multiple choice questions. Then you have to answer those questions. Okay. So I'm going to read these. You have to listen very carefully. Okay, my dear boys. Can I start now? Very good. Human beings conquered the distance on Earth by discovering whales. That means we conquered the distance on Earth by discovering whales. Human beings conquered the distance on Earth by discovering whales. They endeavored further. Then on December 17, 1903, the Wright brothers in America made the first experiment of flying in a plane. So I think whenever you saw the picture earlier, you know, now you are now clear for the Wright brothers. Then on December 17, 1903, the Wright brothers in America made the first experiment of flying in a plane. In the experiment, a machine carried a man and rose above by its own power. The machine was called a aeroplane. It flew naturally. A aeroplane I also displayed in my slide earlier. I think you can easily remember. It flew naturally in a smooth speed and finally landed without damage. It is naturally fly flew in a smooth speed without any disadvantage or without any kind of damage. It naturally flew. Then finally it landed without damage, without harm. That was human beings' first real takeoff. It was the first time. It was the first time that human beings really take off. And now they have got a supersonic speed. In a supersonic speed, something travels faster than sound. What is supersonic speed? It is also discussed here. If you can listen me very carefully, I think you can understand. In a supersonic speed, something travels faster than sound. So the sky's limit now. The sky is our limit now. We can reach, we can go, or we can appear at the sky easily within a short time, because our speed now is faster than sound. Modern aircraft companies are making revolutions in aviation technology. The word revolution also discussed in the keyword. Boeing as well as Airbus is producing modern passenger airplanes. These planes fly very fast. Boeing 787 flies 950 kilometers per hour. 950 kilometers per hour. Can you imagine how fast it is? Boeing 787. That means it flies nearly that it flies 950 kilometers per hour. However, Airbus 350 is expected to fly in a couple of years. That means couple of years. Its speed will be 945 kilometers per hour. Oh, can you imagine? 950 kilometers speed you are going, you are flying. How interesting, how amazing it will be. You find attractive ads on the websites of both Boeing and Airbus planes. Both have excellent features, but in speed, neither could beat the Concorde. Neither could beat the Concorde. No one, nothing could beat the Concorde. Concorde, it is the world's fastest supersonic passenger aircraft. So what is the fastest supersonic passenger aircraft? It is no other than Concorde. Okay, its normal speed was 2,170 kilometers per hour. Oh, what a mass. Can you guess, if you are flying at a speed of 2,000, more than 2,000 kilometers per hour, how your feelings will be? I don't know, I cannot imagine it. Okay, my dear boys, so it is the first passenger aircraft. The Concorde was a joint project by France and Britain. It started passengers flight in 1976. Unfortunately, the Concorde fleet was grounded forever in 2003 after a major accident. It was an unfortunate incident. There was an accident, so fleet of Concorde was grounded forever. Okay, my dear boys. So I think now you can understand that without Concorde, we can fly without with Boeing, using Boeing or Airbus, etc., etc. Okay, now I'm going to give some exercise to you, and you have to make the answer of the multiple choice questions. If you can make the answer, then I think that you understand the passage very well. Okay, this is the exercise. There is the questions here, and guess the meaning and choose the correct one of the following. Guess the meaning. Guess the meaning. Try to understand the meaning of the word given in the question and try to choose the correct answer of the following. First one is distance. What will be the answer? Number one, remoteness, space, separation, enlargement. Can you tell me what will be the answer? Remoteness, space, separation, enlargement. Okay, try to guess the answer, please. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to help you. Remoteness is the answer. Distance means remoteness. B, supersonic speed. The fastest speed, the high speed, the speed that is faster than sound, and 2 and 3 both. What will be the answer of this word? Supersonic speed. Can you guess? Okay, my dear boys. I think that means you will answer that the speed that is faster than sound. It is very easy if you listen or read the passage. Number C or 3, aviation technology. The aircraft making science, the activity of flying, and 3, 1 and 2, 4, the activity of flying or making aircraft, knowledge or science. The 4 is the answer, the activity of flying or making aircraft knowledge or science. Okay, can you understand? Now, let me show the next questions here. Exercise. Questions are given here, and guess the meaning and choose the correct one of the following as usual. Number D, the first experience of flying in a plane was successful, unsuccessful, success, succeed. What will be the answer? Can you guess? Can you tell me? Okay, fine. Number 1, successful is the answer. The first experience of flying in a plane was successful. Number E, the supersonic speeds Concorde flies dash in the sky than Boeing. The answer will be highest, lower, lowest, higher. What is your answer? Can you tell me? Oh, okay, fine. In supersonic speed, Concorde flies higher in the sky than Boeing. Number F, the distance on Earth was conquered by human being, Boeing, Airbus, the Concorde. What will be the answer? The first one is the answer, human being. The distance on Earth was conquered by human being. The Wright brothers, the last one, the Wright brothers first flew in a plane in 1903, 1905, 1904, 1906. What is the answer? Okay, you should tell me quickly. Okay, tell me the answer quickly. What will be the answer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, fine. Number 1 is the correct answer, 1903. I think If you check your answer with me, then you uh, can decide that you understood the passage very well, what I discussed or what I taught in my video. Okay, so let me give some homework to you. The homeworks are very important in the time of COVID-19 period. So you have to make the answer of these questions here. I'm going to give some questions on the screen from your book. You have to make the answers of the questions. If you can make the answer, I think your learning will be successful. Okay, the first one is, who made the first successful experiment in flying an aeroplane? Number two, what is the first flying machine called? What do you mean by supersonic? What was world's fastest passenger airplane? When was Concorde plane finally grounded? When is Airbus 350 expected to take off? Okay, you have to make the answer, but I'm going to request all of you to make the answer of your own. Please don't take help from your parents or your house tutor or any other persons. If you want to make if you try to make the answers of your own, then your learning will be standard, will be up to mark. Okay, so now it's time to say bye. So if you can see on the screen the thanks and bye. Okay, so before leaving, I'm going to request all of you again that please keep yourself in your home and try to make yourself safe and sound. If you want to go out from your home, never forget to wear mask. And wearing mask is the most important thing nowadays in the COVID-19 situation. So I have to say thanks and bye again. Okay, my dear boys, lovely boys. Okay, bye-bye. Allah Hafiz.